IGG just put out a new update. We're going to be checking that out in today's video, and we're also going to be looking at the new leader superhero. Yes, the new leader superhero, Isabella Vincens, in today's video of Doomsday Last Survivors. Okay, so you got a few cards there. We got some energy, some speed ups. Police station. Lewis and Cynthia Calamity will be the initial heroes available at the police station. Thunder Peterson, Adute, Johnny Carey, Julia, Sven Schaefer, and Elena will be added to police station search rewards when Federation reaches date 8, 14, 21 respectively. So you get Thunder and Adute, then Johnny and Julia, and then Sven and Elena. Okay, interesting. The following heroes will be removed: Nakano, Regoro, Tom, Lee Song, and Daily Boost. Adute, Julia, and Alina will be added to the Daily Boost. For most people, Lee Song Wan will be removed. Horde Defense, Nakano, Regoro, and Tom will be added as rewards. Honor Emblem, Hank, Lee Sung, and Peter will be added as crafting rewards. New lesson system. Let's just skip all that, because no one's going to need that. Number 3, you can access your system through your commander profile. Okay, that was related to the last topic. New leader hero, fashion diva Isabella Vincens. Commanders will be able to meet the new heroes on the 29th of October, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to meet the new hero today. Wizard of Oz event to begin on the 31st of October on Halloween. Biochemical beast optimization and balancing. There's a bunch of stuff there you can read through when you log into the game. To shorten it up for you, they just improved the beasts. That's really all they did. Added a shortcut entry for squad equipment when smithing in the refinery, so there'll be a shortcut just to get straight to the squad equipment smithing in the refinery, I'm guessing from the main page. Hospital optimization. When a number of heavily wounded troops in the hospital reaches a certain number, hospital status display will be added to the main interface for quick healing. That's interesting. Be good for Genesis War. I don't really use healers or fist. During Genesis War, I generally, if I'm in a battle or in like a heated battle, I'll just patch heal my entire hospital. So it'll be very important to make sure that you're getting the correct troops inside of your hospital. So meaning you're not going to want a bunch of cars in your hospital. You know, you're not going to be wanting to fight in the field with bad marches, filling up your hospital at a ridiculous rate. If you want to be maximizing that feature. Number 8. Added claim all for the fishing tournament gallery. That's a nice quality of life change there. Number 9, district showdown auto roll optimization. So the auto roll will now not trigger, will not stop when trap events trigger, and assistance will be automatically requested during auto rolls, which is really nice. So you can basically just sit back, kick back, relax, and let all your rolls take place. Number 10, new regions after update, integrated special regions. A bunch of stuff there. That's quite some convoluted information. I don't really know what to make of that, but I'm not looking forward to it. I'll just say that. Other bug fixes and optimizations. Thank you, and yeah, whatever. So while this is loading up here, I'm sort of downloading the new update right now. I'm just going to give my brutally honest thoughts of this update. It really, to me, just signals, you know, a big nothing burger. To me, that's what it equates to. You guys might think differently when you read through some of the beast optimization and balancing and stuff like that. I don't feel as though like that really is going to do anything. Honestly, we'll have to wait and see, but it sounds to me like just a big nothing burger. Stuff that people don't really care about, or stuff that was like minimally impactful on the game to begin with, are getting updated. Quality of life updates that are minimally impacting the game to begin with are getting updated. So I really don't care, if I'm being honest with you. This update just brings nothing to me that I can use for myself, other than a few, you know, things in the main menu, like clicking on stuff or whatever. It's going to be a lot easier now, but on an overall level, I just really don't care about this update, if I'm being honest with you guys. Alright, now I can claim that. Let's see. Let's take a look. Alright, let's have a peek at Isabella Vincens. She's a leader hero with the cooperation talent tree. Superhero. Okay, this is interesting. This hero can only be used in federations with a history of more than 50 days. I don't know what that means or why they put that there, but okay. I know, how do you get this hero? How do you acquire this hero? They didn't tell us how we would be able to get this hero, so I can't tell you how you'd be able to get this hero at the time of this recording, which is technically the day before she actually comes out. First thoughts, pretty cool. Looks like the Halloween hero, if I'm being honest. Has sort of a Halloween-y type, like, you know, like Cruella de Vil type theme here with the fur coat and the white and black hair. A little bit of a younger version, more I would say from like the witch hunt era. I don't know when that was, like what's that, like the 1500s or the 1800s or 1700s or something like that. But she's definitely got a little bit of a retro look to her. So for those that don't know about the cooperation talent tree, it's a very interesting. We'll take a peek at it here. So you've got squad attack, squad defense, squad attack, squad HP, squad travel speed 12%, increases squad attack by 6% for squads not rallying or garrison. Then you've got not rallying or garrison, gain additional 12 rage. So she's going to be your support hero in the field, basically. Damage when flanking, basic attack damage when flanking, squad HP, travel speed there, another 9% travel speed. So she can have your guys going really fast there with that 12% travel speed and then another 9% travel speed there when that's fully max. This one here is not fully max, well, whereas this one is in the example. So that's where you're seeing the difference. And then immediately gaining 75 rage when entering battle, if you want to get that too. Increases counter damage for not rallying or garrisoned. And then here we have increases squad attack and HP by a maximum of X for 5 seconds for each squad nearby when using a rage skill. Okay, so if we go all the way up to here, we've got leader as well. So I don't think you're really going to be going with the leader hero tree. You're probably going to be going up the skill tree here, I would think. And I would pretty much agree with what they've... Oh, they're suggesting that she's paired with Void Warden. Interesting. So pairing her with Void Warden in the field, eh? Interesting, interesting, interesting. What's her superhero weapon when fully maxed? Increase in squad capacity, 20%. Is that, like, really that good? I don't know, dude. It's good, but it's not, like, something that I would expect to see in the super weapon slot. That's kind of odd. But I get it. I fuck with it. It is what it is. There must be a really good skill set here for the super weapon to be giving you 20% squad size. I mean, let's just check it out. Fully Transcended. Grand Opening is her main skill. Deals damage to the current target, 15,300, but not rallying or garrisoned. Okay, so we're not going to read that. It's just, she's the field hero. Let's just call a spade a spade. So we know that it's all when not rallying or garrisoned. So, increases damage received by 5 nearby squads by 15% for 3 seconds. So not only are you getting a big smack on the A1, but you're also getting increased damage received by 5 nearby squads by 15% for 3 seconds. So that's pretty much going to get you to the next skill. So I would say this is pretty much going to be up for the duration of the battle. So damage reduction on the A1, not bad. Lead the trend, A2, squad attack, 35%. That's not just any, you know, that's squad attack. That's really nice. So that's all squads. Travel speed by 15%, really nice. So she's going to be going fast. That's one of her big things, is she's going to be going fast in the field. Basic attacks reduce the target's travel speed by 20% for 5 seconds. This effect can be triggered 1 time every 10 seconds. So she's got a really nice effect there. I wonder if people are going to run her with Cynthia Calamity as well. For like that hit and run rider squad build. This seems like a really good hero to do that with. Let's see what else she has here. When not rallying or garrisoned, increases squad HP by 40%. Okay, that's really good. Really nice support hero here. When flanked, reduces damage taken by 8%. So flank her if you want. But it's just going to reduce her damage taken, which is really nice when doing swarm battles and stuff like that. When increases skill damage by 25% and gains 50 rage every 10 seconds. Okay, so basically once every 2 skills or once every skill pot, you're going to get an additional 50 rage just off the top like that. And then you're going to get an additional skill damage occurring 25% for the whole battle, which is awesome. I'm really interested in this last one here. Couture Gala. So this before transcending, when serving as leader and not rallying your garrison, gains an additional effect based off the type of squad led. When using infantry only, Grand Opening increases squad damage by 3% for 20 seconds. This effect stacks up to 5 times and remains active when out of combat. Wow, so you're going to get a maximum of 15% squad damage, 15% increased damage taken by your opponent when using only infantry squads. Rider only squads, Grand Opening deals bonus damage, additional 3,500, so it's AoE damage to 2 other targets, which is really nice. Ranged only squad increases the damage of Grand Opening by 20%. So yeah, I really think that your best bet here is definitely going to be infantry with that extra 15% squad damage buff when leading only infantry squads. Okay, that was before transcending. We were reading all that. So after transcending, the damage is going to be increased by 25%. So squad damage 25%. So she's still good when not fully transcended or fully awakened. But yeah, she's just going to become that much better when you fully max her. Rider only squads bonus damage up to 5,000 to 2 other nearby targets. So like 25,000 damage per skill is really nice. Really nice on a fan, or I wouldn't say a fan shaped ability, but a AoE type effect. And then we've got ranged only increases 30% more damage of Grand Opening. So instead of dealing 15,300, you're going to be dealing like 18,075 or something like that. So, how do I feel about this hero? Like I said, my ultimate impression of her is that she's going to be an infantry main's delight. If you're an infantry main, you're really going to want to get this hero. I think she'll have a lot of practical uses in the game. She's got a very general and broad application to the game. She's going to be very good in the field and only in the field. And for that reason, I would probably rate her an A tier, S tier hero. An A tier superhero is what I meant to say. An A tier superhero. For the simple fact that she is useless in a rally or a garrison. You will never see her in a rally or a garrison. And for the fact that it costs a lot of money, a lot of money to fully transcend these superheroes. But I would give her an A+, because she's not going to be, you're not going to need to fully transcend this one in order for her to be good. You only need to awaken her, and once she's fully awakened, you'll be getting an extra 15% squad damage. So for your infantry, I'm talking about infantry. So, yeah, interesting hero. The extra HP, you've got that extra damage reduction when flanked. You've got that extra attack for all troop types, extra travel speed for all troop types. It's travel speed reduction, so she's going to be really good at chasing people down. Extra squad capacity, extra skill damage, so she's very, very heavy on the damage and speed. So those are her 2 best things. Good pairings, pretty much any of your field heroes that you're already using, she's just going to make them better. And if you're going for those multiple marches, she's going to be like that, that saving grace, that 4th or 5th march that can just debuff your enemy and protect your heroes that you're using on the field. So that's my thoughts on Isabella Vincens. A very good hero, but not an absolute necessity for most people in this game. But for the higher spending players in the game, I think she's the must-have, and especially the infantry main higher spending players in this game, she's going to be an absolute must-have if you want to be playing optimal field battle strategy. So with that, I'm getting out of here for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment on the video, because the YouTube algorithm just doesn't put the video out there otherwise. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.